Hello, everyone. Ooh, so happy to have you here. Ooh, I'm always divinely guided, so we're going to see what the show's about today. Woo, 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 woo. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story on the series of Tying the Knot. And what episode are we on? Episode 44. Wow. A love connection following divine. Woo. The reason why I come on to the show is I do believe that we have been misled and we have been misguided from our emotional selves, that we're operating from less than a premium gas tank full of gas. We're operating from less than above. We're operating from fear. We're operating from insecurity, operating from doubt. We're operating from I don't know. We're allowing the wrong emotions to lead us and to guide us, where it takes our breath away, takes our strength away, it takes our momentum away. I mean, what in the world did they teach us? I mean, it just takes one drop of doubt, and that one drop of doubt can mess up your whole love story. It can. So, you know what? If we go into this higher vibrational way, if we truly, really are operating from this loving way, we can actually be operating from love and above. Love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, harmony, passion, woo, baby, desire, yeah. Let's get this show rolling. And that's what I gotta say. Yeah, and I love everybody coming in and hitting that like button when you guys are coming in, and also letting me know that you hit the like button before you come on the list. And I see the ones that don't want to be on the list tonight, but I love you guys so much for, just going ahead and making it so much easier. And let's see, a love connection following design. What is it? Following divine, not design, but we could say design, but it's designed by divine, right? Divine is actually leading us. Divine is actually guiding us. Divine has this ultimate plan that we may not be able to see in our 3D format. And if we actually were aware of what divine was, how divine actually leads us and guides us is not what it is that we've been taught. Divine gives us messages all day long, every day, if we're awake enough to be able to see them. It gives us clues. It gives us messages. It lets us know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. I started following Divine about 2 years ago, just really solid, just doing things because Divine told me to do it, not because my mind told me to do it. And Divine said, go this way, go that way, make a right turn, make a left turn. I want you to drive an extra couple of miles down the beach here. Oh no, I want you to make a U-turn. You just missed your spot. or watching the signs to what it is that Divine has to say. Well, it told me to make that U-turn because I missed the spot, because it gave me a sign to show me that I missed my spot. I mean, it's just like that. And it's been such a fun, amazing journey. It also has had its way of waking me up, waking that lower emotional feelings up. When those lower emotional feelings come into the mix, it's a wake-up call. It's going, okay, Miss Gypsy, we're going to throw this at you and see how you handle that. And it's like, okay, that just put me in a lower vibrational way. And I know that I operate in this higher vibrational way. So what happens when Miss Gypsy gets in that lower vibrational way? The first thing she does is she questions, what was it that triggered her? What was it that brought her down into this lower vibrational way? What exactly was that? And then that's the story I will go look at. I will analyze it, and I'll see how I can flip it around to this other story, for one that actually fits my body, fits my soul, makes me feel comfortable, what allows me to be operating in this higher vibrational way, because I've been following Divine's calling in this love connection. The love connection started by falling so deeply and completely in love with me, my soul, the person I am, the radiant soul that I am going down the road, the radiant soul I am when I wake up, this beautiful soul that I am wherever I am, whatever I do, because, I decided that I'm going to live in this higher vibrational way, and nobody else out there is going to stop me, no matter how much they try, because Miss Flip It, she's going to flip that story around to a better story. Miss Gypsy, she's going to flip that story around to a better story, because it makes her operate in the way that we're supposed to be operating. We're supposed to be operating in this higher vibrational way. And the cards are flying. Yeah, they are flying. So don't be giving readings at this part of the show. You need to wait until the 30 minutes. Otherwise, no, you're blowing it, Divine. I'm telling you. Now I'm telling Divine. Now I'm telling Divine how to handle it. So, when we actually fall in love with our souls the way we are, because we are truly full of doubt, we're full of insecurity, we're full of questioning our next step, our next journey. I don't know, should I, would I don't know. Do you know? Hey, how about you? Do you know how I'm supposed to feel on the inside? Because, it's like, yeah, I know how you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to be feeling on this higher vibrational way, because if you're feeling on this higher vibrational way, you wouldn't be asking everybody else how it is that you're supposed to be feeling. You would be actually living life the way that we're supposed to be. Or we are supposed to be living life. Just be thinking, if we were all living in this higher vibrational story, where this world would truly be. And how much more stuff we would truly get done, because we would actually truly be working together as a team instead of against one another. Yeah. So, it's so important to me. This is my main reason for coming on here, is so important for us to truly fall in love with the soul that you really are. Because when you fall in love with that soul that you really are, guess what happens? That's when you will attract the love into your life. Like myself, I am really in love with who I am, what I'm doing, and when I go out there into the real world, that real world loves me back from all walks of life. It doesn't matter if they're rich or poor. People will recognize me, they say hi, they smile at me, they give me compliments all day long. Even when I'm not, but I'm not ever expecting it, and they always catch me off guard, but it definitely puts a big ass smile on my face and lets me keep going in this most awesome, amazing, beautiful direction. What about you? Let's see what everybody's are talking. If my divine timing is in there giving readings during this part of the show, I'm going to take a long talk with him. It's got to wait until the next part. Oh, I tell you. Well, I don't have time to read all that. So anyhow, yeah. We're having a talk with him. You guys. Yeah, I'll just let you guys run the show. I'll see you later because you guys are already talking to my brother and you guys got the show already. You don't even need me because, you know, he's taken over. So, you know. So anyhow, I did write a book last year. I took a course. I took a course with Arfine Kine, and that was through Speak to Fortune. And so that's the course that actually helped me open my voice, because I already knew I had this loving soul. I already knew I had this message to share. So I invested into myself to take this course to open up my throat chakra so I could be here later in the year. I learned to go on the TV hosting program to be able to share my voice out there to you guys, so I can be operating from this higher vibrational way and sharing my story out there to the collective, so I can become contagious in this good kind of way, not that other kind of contagious stuff. But this is contagious that we all need to raise our vibes up to this happier vibe, to this higher vibe, by flipping our story around to this better story. In fact, that's what happened next is the course that I was taking, it threw in another course in there called Book to Fortune, right? And the Book to Fortune gave us time to write a book. 6 weeks to write and publish the book. 6 weeks we had to write and to publish the book. So in that 6 weeks, I wrote my book, and I published it on Amazon as an e-copy and a hard copy. Yeah, I only have one copy right now. I mean, I have a bunch laying around somewhere, but since that move I had to make through a tower moment I had earlier in the year, I still haven't been able to find it, so I'll have to order some more. But here's my copy right here. Woo! But I did want to show you guys the commercial I made. Of course, Miss Gypsy's got to show her commercial because she got to show her book off. So I'll be right back. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Now, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. Okay. So, let's see. So through my journey, it's I found a twin flame, let's say, or a soulmate, let's say. I didn't even know what that was when I even back then, a year and a half ago, I didn't even know what that was. You got it now. So so my journey has been a little bit more funner because I threw this love story in the middle of the mix, and the more I threw this love story in the mix, Divine started speaking to me even more, and it would be more clear, and it would actually show me where to go, when to go. I became this little detective. I didn't even know I was. I was able to find things that I didn't even have any idea. I was in this big city, and I'd start to be looking for. I always wanted, like the I Spy book. I was able to find something that I would not have any idea where it was. And sometimes I would like, whoa, how did I find that? So then I looked back at my old relationship. My old relationship would always tell me how I couldn't remember anything and I couldn't find nothing, but that was all false. And that was just to keep me, that was to keep me in that lower vibrational story. That was to keep me sick. See? And that's truth. My voice is locking up as I'm saying that. Oh my goodness! So, nothing like the truth coming out about my own story live on the show. That consumed 15 years of my life is because I wasn't living in my higher vibrational story, and I doubted myself. I was insecure about myself. I was afraid to be me. All in those 15 years, and it was just one day I opened this book that was written back in the 1800s. Don't ask me the title or the name. I have no idea. I don't even know if the book is still in the middle of my stuff or not, because when you go through a divorce after 22 years, everything gets split up and moved around, and who knows wherever it's at. But I read in that book that fibromyalgia, most women that had it back in the 1800s, that it was a different name, but it was very, very close to the same names. And divine timing, will you please stop? I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I put you on a 30-second, 300-second timeout. We will. So it is about, when I read it in the book, it was saying the reason why we had the condition was because we were not living up to our true purpose. All of a sudden, this big ass light bulb went on, because I knew that when I came into the marriage, I actually gave up my tarot cards and I gave up my massage therapy business that I just went to school for and aced, because it didn't fit his cup of tea, right? And he never told me not to do tarot cards. He just told me he was, it was creepy and didn't like it and blah, blah, blah. So I put it away because I conformed to do things his way. And when he didn't like the fact that, I would massage people, men and women, to help them relieve, I was doing healing work. But he doesn't understand healing work. I was doing healing work, but he was so concerned about the sexual part, so I shut that down. Well, the minute I shut those two things down, I ended up sweeping myself underneath the carpet. As I swept myself under the carpet, I fell out of love with the beautiful soul I was, because when I got into that marriage, I was this high person on life. I believed that we lived right here on heaven, on earth. I mean, I was so excited about life, but once I conformed into being this wife figure to the way that the masculine thought I was supposed to be, it shut me down. And it took me 15 years to figure it out. Once I started figuring it out, then when I started doing things out in the real world, they were still trying to shut me down. Don't do that. They wanted to keep me at home and in bed and not doing anything. It was weird. It was like almost sickening. It's like, why would you want to shut me down when I'm starting to go forward in this most beautiful direction? I'm at 15 years, not even claiming any disability or anything. He didn't want me to. But the moment I'm starting to get well, now he wanted me to file for disability. I'm going, what? I'm getting well. And I started investing into putting things online and things, and you want me to claim disability when I'm going forward in this beautiful direction? It's like, how could you even ask me of that? That's kind of why we're not together. So kind of it is. So and it's been that was 15. So I think it's 5 or 6 years I've been pretty much completely well from the fibromyalgia. Every once in a while it sneaks back in, and then I just have to readjust and fine-tune my story, because I know I'm in love with me. I'm in love with my soul. When it actually starts going into that lower vibrational story, I start questioning, what is it that I'm doing that the universe doesn't want me to do, and it wants me to really make that U-turn and go into this other direction. And that's how this other masculine figure got into my journey, is because I guess I was like all into that journey because there was nobody to tell me I couldn't do it, right? Following my divine. So, anyhow, following divine is a beautiful way to go. but it also has its challenges. Don't get me wrong. The challenge is because we're in the middle of rewriting the script that we've been programmed to do. Programmed for generations of, everything's hard, and you can't do this and you can't do that, and how life isn't easy. And it was like, well, how can you even say life isn't easy? That's what I would say. But it was like, so anyhow, it is a perception. It is how we look at things. It is a mindset. If we can flip our mindset around into this higher vibrational mindset, then we can actually change our vibration of how we're living our lives and live this happier life. But it does take time. That's why I'm a coach. My coaching service is over on my webpage, and that's at my name, CynthiaToet.com. And you can also go over to my Instagram channel to DM me, or I have an email address, which is info@FlipNLife cheerleader, all that stuff. And all of that is in my description down there below, all of my videos that I put out there. And if it's not there, it's just that one got missed. But, there's over 900 videos on there. Yeah, Miss Gypsy's got 900 videos here on YouTube since she left her ex that he didn't like her doing. Well, so bad, too sad, because if I didn't do that, we wouldn't be here chit-chatting. I wouldn't be here raising the vibes for not just me, but for all of you, and for you guys to be spreading this contagious stuff out there to this world, into this other way, because I know how effective this higher vibrational story works. So let me see. I found a whole bunch of nice little commercials that I actually made. I'm gonna play this one. I'll be right back. It's called "Letting Go and Moving Forward." Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. The cards that I drew from my deck before the show was shine your brightest light. Be that person. Allow that light within you to shine outwardly. For your dreams are definitely coming true. This card comes out all the time. When we're actually operating from this higher vibrational way, trust that your dreams are coming true. When we go into doubt, just a little teeny bit of doubt, it puts you into that lower vibrational story. I beg you, don't go there. Don't go there. Keep trusting in the journey that you're going forward, because that's what keeps you in this higher vibrational journey. Feel free to be that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you are. Ooh. And the card that was drawn from Love Your Inner Goddess, let's see which one that is. The Love Your Inner Goddess was psychic. Yeah, we are all psychic, but they told us we weren't, We're all telepathic, but they told us we weren't, but we really are. But so it's our job to open up our psychic part. Let's see what the card has to say for the collective here right now today. Woo! You are going to find the exact help that you need at the exact times that you need it. You have the ability to attract resources and even to create something out of apparently nothing. Don't put your focus or your faith in the material world as its seemingly endless obstacles and difficulties. Direct your attention and your trust towards our all-powerful and unconditional loving universe, which is your friend and your teacher. When you do this, you empower the universe to help you, and it really wants to in this most amazing way. There it goes again. I know Core Goddess was saying something about it, but I haven't read it yet, but I know, because there was so much to read in that little bit of commercial. So the guidance of the card is Psychic Goddess of the Soul. Accomplish seemingly impossible task as a human being. Before she became a goddess, she reminds us that our human courage, intelligent willingness to go through the unknown and face our fears, even when the obstacles may seem enormous, is enough to succeed. She teaches us how to know when we must do something for ourselves, when we need to allow others, and when there is a different knowledge of skills to help us. She urges us not to be afraid of being vulnerable. She teaches us that feeling weak at times doesn't mean that you have no strength to succeed. We just need to be honest about how we feel, while we choose to keep on going and believing that somehow everything will work out. That's calling faith. Psychic knows that just like the emerging butterfly, the biggest challenges in our lives are actually helping us to become what we are always destined to be. Sometimes we need a push from the universe to do what we need to do to fulfill our divine. Wait, hold on. Sometimes we need a push from the universe to do what we need to do to fulfill our divine potential. It is safe to trust what is happening in your life, even when the way ahead intimidates you. Refuse to give up when things get difficult. Remember, Goddess in training, love will always find a way. Love will always find a way. And then it always gives me something for us to do, some little assignment. Let's see what the assignment is. Find some space where you can dance with your eyes closed without bumping into the furniture. Place a piece of music that you would like to listen to at the time. Then close your eyes and allow yourself to move. Don't use your mind to tell your body which steps to take. Just move freely. Free for your soul within. Trust your soul to inspire the authentic self-expression. Yeah, let me see. I do have a couple. I do have a couple of links I'll share with you. I will share you the link to how to get to my book, and I'll share you the link about the dancing that I have. It's somebody else's video on YouTube, and in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and end this part of the show, and then come back in and start my reading for the collective, and I'll be right back. Okay, let me see. And then I'm going to read through some of the chat here. So let me see. Oh, do divinely guided commercial. Ooh. Oh no, we're Andy. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do an exit first. How about that? thank you so much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life, and live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. It resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program, or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it. And on the coaching part, you can get 15 minutes free call with me to see if the coaching call is perfect for you. Okay, see you on the next show. Thank you for being here. Okay, hold on just a moment here. Okay, and Court Goddess, the only thing that's different is everybody has to tell me that they hit the like button when they come in, when they say put me on the list, and I hit the like button. So oh, well, let's figure that out. Hold on here. Hello? Can you guys hear me? It shows me my mic's working. So let me know if you guys can hear me. All right. Okay. All right. So, hold on just a second. And so, Fojo, just make sure you tell us you hit the like button for you to get added onto the list also. And just in case you didn't hear that, Core Goddess, make sure you need to let us know even though we have you on the list, you need to let us know that you hit the like button. If you already did, then I just didn't see it because there was so much in the chat today. And it's working better. I believe there's a sound from the heater that's quite loud. Well, I can turn it off, but I can't keep it off because it gets too cold here. So I do have another heater that was supposed to be here today, but they tried to deliver it across the street instead of here. That was my fault. I guess I must have put the wrong address down, and so I'll get it tomorrow. So hold on, let me turn it off, but it's not going to stay off for this whole time because it will get too cold. Okay. Well, instead of turning it off, I just kind of moved it back. So let me know if that's a little better, okay? All right. I agree. It's fine. Okay, okay. Okay, I didn't turn it off. I just pushed it back a little bit further, okay? All right, so, all right. And thank you so much, AP, for keeping track of helping me keep track of everybody. And yeah, I really appreciate all the help in the background. It really makes a difference for Miss Gypsy here. Okay, we got the Monday Tarot cards. I really like to read on the show. That's pretty much all I use these cards for. Well, I guess I did do a reading here just recently, but sometimes I put it in my daily. So anyhow, let's see what the cards have to say today for the collective right here, right now, today. What's going on with this beautiful story that Miss Gypsy always likes to find, that love story going on. Let's see what's going on with our connection. Oh no, we got the heart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's about the heart. That's the heart. That's the pain in our heart that we have all learned to live with. But here, myself, here on this channel, I'm helping you guys learn to allow our hearts to grow instead of living with the pain in our heart. Let's figure out how we can change that story around to raise the vibration within our own souls, so our heart is no longer paining, but it's growing, it's expanding. Yeah, what a card to start out with. I tell you. Yeah, the highest priest, yeah. Highest priest knows things that we do not know. Highest priest keeps some secrets, not because she wants to keep them from you. It's because it's best for us not to know. There's sometimes, it's like we can't know everything that happens to us in the future, because how in the world can divine surprise us? How can we live life in this vibrant way if we know exactly what step to take next? That would be like a robot. But divine, the highest priest comes out to tell us something. She must have something to share. I wonder what she has to share. She has to share with us a divine story. This is divine. Divine has to do with a soulmate connection that's grounded, that's whole, that's complete, that they build their foundation together. And we have divine watching. This is building, working together. There you go. If Achila's in the house, there you go. Your two favorite cards. When we're working together, it helps us with our hearts. You know, it helps our hearts grow. Here we go. Woo, woo, woo. Did you hit the like button, Divine? Yeah. Okay, what else? What else is for the collective right now, right here, today? Which card's going to flip up out of the way? Divine Masculine. He's there. He's checking out. He's checking this out. This guy, he operates from passion. He operates from desire. He's got his light on, and he's checking out this story about us working together as a team, as a divine calling. Because divine knows that when we work together as a team, we are able to actually truly mend this heart, where we're not allowing that heart and that pain in our heart to lead and guide us. We're allowing our growth and our hearts expanding to lead and guide us instead. That's a crystal clear answer. Crystal clear that there's a divine masculine out there that's watching. That divine masculine's been watching how we have to work together as a team to allow our hearts to grow and expand. And he wants to offer a cup of love. He wants to put love in the mix. This is from a more younger side. He wants to be more playful in the way he does his offering. Because, if we're adults all the time, sometimes we get too darn serious. And we don't want to have everything be so serious because that's dull and boring. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's the Emperor. The Emperor going, yeah, I'm ready to make a move. Yeah, I had things holding me back in the past, which were my jobs and my responsibilities. Because the Emperor has the castle to run. He has a lot of things to keep track of, a lot of things to put in order. He goes, yeah, I had all those things that I had to make sure I put into place first. But right now I'm getting a massage to loosen me up from all that stress and all that work that the Emperor had to do. He's getting a massage so he can come forward with that more playful way to offer that love. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Right, it's too many cards, but, we're going to put them all back. Oh, this one. He wants to come, he's like getting his thoughts in order. He's sharpening the thought process up. He's starting to realize it is the mindset. It's a matter of how we're thinking about our journey, how we're thinking about life, to how that actually truly affects our heart, affects our soul, affects our process. Yeah, to make sure that we are putting an end to that lower vibrational way of thinking, that end of fear, insecurity, doubt, confusion. I don't know. Do you know something more than I do to help lead and guide me? I don't trust myself. I'm all into doubt. He's going, no, that's what we're doing, is we're putting an end to operating our lives from those lower emotional feelings. Putting an end to that. And we're going to water this new story, this story of laughter and play and joy and happiness and peace and harmony and passion, desire. We can't forget that. Yeah. To start over, a brand new start where you're not afraid of anything. You're willing to make that next move. You're willing to take that chance. You don't question it. You just go out there and do it. No fear there. That's trusting. That's living life. Operating from the childlike mind. Woo, 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 woo. To come in together with union, to come together. This is partnership. This is union. This is working together. This is more than working together. This is partnership and union and marriage even. Yeah, we're just gonna be the childlike mind. We're just gonna go forward and we're gonna go get married. Go get married. Forget about all that politics stuff. Just go do it. If you want to, just do it. You don't gotta wait. There you go, divine timing. Yeah, and this is the Divine Feminine. She has a solid offer. Who does she have a solid offer for? Does she have a solid offer with the union? Does she has a solid offer? She's operating from her solid self. She has a solid offer with that soulmate connection. Now I get it. Now I see why. So this is making sense now. Go ahead, operate from the childlike mind, make that next move. Go ahead and allow you guys to come into partnership. Go ahead, get married, go into union. The offering is from the soulmate connection. This is two people doing the same kind of thing about the same kind of time. They are connected in this weird roundabout way. These two, they're going to get married. They are. They are. And the Divine Feminine, yeah, she may not be able to see the whole story right now because she's so busy working all the time. She's lost in what it is she's doing. She's lost in her love story. I mean, she's lost at rewriting the script of those lower vibrational stories. She's lost. This is not being lost. This is actually lost in time. That means that she's doing something that she loves to do. And when she's doing something that you love to do, that the time time goes by faster. It does. It just like all of a sudden, that's why sometimes I'm on here doing a 6-hour show, is because I'm so radiant and so lost in the time, not keeping track of, you don't want kids though. Yeah. Well, the divine feminine, what she's working on is making sure anything that's ever come at her, everything's done. This is all the thoughts that have already came out, or that she's been rewriting the script, flipping that story around to better. And the divine masculine, he's watching how she's doing this. He's holding on to what he has to offer as she's offering. See, this is kind of like a mate, because they're about the same age, and they're both grounded, they're both solid, they're both secure, they're a little bit more playful. They're not doing everything the way like adults do it. Adults get boring. So we have more of a fun play. As she's offering, he's watching what she has to offer. Okay. You're not ready for 6. Yeah. Six and one, though. It's just 6 and 1. You can do 6 and 1. The divine feminine, operating from passion, operating from desire, operating with her peacock wings, operating with color, operating from a joyful self. That's crystal clear. Operating from unconditional love. This unconditional love with this soulmate connection going on here is our unconditional love going on with this twin flame. This is a soulmate, actually, soulmate connection. I told you, operating from love. This is the biggest cup of love. This is the Ace of Cups. We get to start over. We get to start fresh. We don't have to do the love story the way that we've been taught. The love story that we've been taught in the past ends up with a broken heart. But we get to start over with this new cup of love, because we learned how to expand our hearts. We learned how to grow. We learned how to get into this more vibrant kind of a story that turns into this unconditional love story. Just by the decisions we make, by all the work that we've had to do, that we've carried on, that's making the decision that we're going to be operating from this unconditional love story, operating from the most cup of love that there is. Let's go forward. Come on, baby. Let's do it. And we're going forward fast. Making forward movement. Divine masculine. He's playing around. And that's with passion and desire. He's got some action he wants to make. But again, he wants to do it in a fun kind of way. He does. Woo. And this is divine feminine. These are the old stories from that heart. This is the old stories, kind of like taking the time to look at them, taking the time to see how those old stories had affected us in the past, so we can let go of them. We're not going to keep those old stories with us within our journey anymore. We're letting them go. Yep. Because we are definitely operating from, this is the divine feminine operating from unconditional love, because she let go of those stories that no longer serve her. She's letting go of any of the stories that cause the pain in her heart, so she can be operating from this higher vibrational journey, to operating from love. Getting out of the thought process, getting out of the thoughts of doubt, insecurity, not whole, not complete. We got to shut the mind off if we're going to think that way, because it is a start in the mind, to allow the mind to become balanced, so we can be balanced within the journey. So things can come into our lives faster, even though it may seem like, there's lots of roads that we got to go through, but each road that we go through, no matter how challenging it is, we can reach the other side. No matter how much, we can reach the other side, because it makes us get stronger. We can keep going forward with courageous. We keep going forward because we cleared our path. No matter which way it sent us, we found a way through it, through our strength, so we can allow our wishes and our dreams to come true, that the universe is here to provide for us, so we can stay out of that lower vibrational feeling. We're going into into the high vibe of a way because we flipped our story around today. Flipping it, going, where, what story did we flip around? We flipped around the story so we can see the soulmate connection that's operating with love all around, with passion and desire, with the Empress there in the house. So this is the divine feminine that, I'll show you what the divine feminine went through here. The divine feminine here went through the lower stories, letting them go, replacing it with unconditional love. These lower stories, getting out of the head to bring a balance within. So we can have something come forward to us faster because we got out of this heartbreak of a way. Now we're operating in this higher vibrational way, and we were able to find our way through all of our journeys. It may have taken us longer than we wanted it to, but the thing is we were able to find our way because we let go of these stories of the past that we were holding on to that caused the pain in the heart. Because we decided to operate from our unconditional loving self, which is what gave us strength, which would allowed us to give us movement, to keep moving forward so we can have our wishes and dreams come true. But our wishes and dreams couldn't come true if we were holding on to this pain all the time, this pain in the heart, this achy, breaky pain. Or why me? Why is that not happening? This and blah, 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 non-slaying story over there. But we decided to let it go. That's what she's doing. She's looking back at the story of how she's been able to get more grounded and more whole and more complete because of the story that she has released that allows the soulmate connection to truly come forward within to her life, and there's nothing but love all around them. And she's operating from passion, she's operating from desire, and she can do this with one leg now with her eyes closed because she learned how to operate from fine-tuning her. She learned how to operate by listening to her internal self, her emotional self, and fine-tuning it with her mindset to flip the story around so she could now be the Empress, feeling like she's the Empress, that she's grounded, she's whole, she's complete, she's loving, she's full of action, passion, desire, and she knows how to take care of herself. And anything else? Let's see. Just one more card. The Divine Masculine. He's been actually watching the story all along, and he's got his sword pointed down now because he knows that he can handle the thought process. He's actually checking out the Empress. He's checking her out, saying, how did she do all of that now? How did you say she took care of that heart? He's watching the story because he's definitely wanting to take care of, yeah, that's what's hidden. So what the cards that just got cut was the moon and the sun. There we go, I tell you. All right, so the moon is, still things that are hidden or not seen. I always like it when the moon and the sun come out together because, it's night and day, it's dark and light. And so the sun comes out behind it. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, but the sun also shines on to the dark, what we cannot see. So, and when we're able to see the story that was just told, that's when we can have this happy ever after fairy tale dream. That's what this card represents to me. That happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story is having everything that you ever wanted right here, right now, today. We don't have to wait for anything. It starts in here. It starts in our soul. And it allows us to be operating with this peacock kind of way, with the beauty within is shining outwardly. And you get to feel free of being that beautiful, amazing soul that you truly, truly, really are. Woo, woo, woo. That's the collective for you right now. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Always, always. I always love this, the collective. Giggling Gypsy. I know, she's always giggling. It just is who I am. That's all I gotta say. Okay, and Core Goddess, just you post your question when your time comes up, because I got 14 readings to do before I get to you, and I don't want to. I definitely don't want to scroll all the way back. Yeah, and being happy has to do with what are we telling ourselves on a regular basis. I think this story kind of like told a lot of about, you know, how do we flip our story around. If we're feeling this way, there's something that we're telling ourselves on a regular basis that's allowing us to stay there. And it is an art, it is a talent that Miss Gypsy knows how to do, but that's kind of, you know, you guys either come here and you wait your turn and I tell you as much as I can here. Otherwise, that's what I do the coaching services for, which is over there on my webpage. In fact, I'm going to put all that stuff in here right now. We'll leave. I didn't have the lovers come out though, did I? But that's okay. I had the soulmate connection come out. All right. All right, so let me do a couple things here. We only have 4 spots left, folks. Did it not paste? That was weird. Okay. Did it take it that time? That's weird. Let's try it this way. There we go. All right. Okay, this is my website, and over there you can find my readings and you can find my coaching services. And it's all down there below too, but let me pull up. Oh, here it is. I thought it was down at the bottom. I just didn't see it at first. Come on. Okay, that's the URL for my book that is has an e-copy and a hard copy. And there was one more thing I wanted to share. Oh, the video, the dance video. Okay, Sapin, yeah, we have to. You always, every time you come in and ask to get on the list, we have to tell us that you liked it. Perfect. So, and okay. This one, I have to leave this for just a moment. um, oh, here it is. Hold on. Okay, and this next link is for a dance to help release, release that stuff that's in us. It frees things up. But I really like that. And then, who's there? Hold on, let me go see who's at the door. Did you hear that too, Naya? Oh, thank you. Oh, look. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, woo. I know. Look at it. Miss Gypsy got some flowers. Woo. Let's see. Let's put the front camera on. She got some flowers. Woo. Yeah. I guess I don't need the front camera on. There. Oh, that camera not working there. Ooh, Miss Gypsy got some flowers. Ooh. I wonder who they're from. Let's see, it froze me again, I tell you. Let me put my flowers away, folks. Yeah. You like that, Naya? Yeah. Who was that knocking at the door with the flower person? Who were they from? Well, you always want you always want your partner to get you flowers, right? Well, what do you do when you don't have a partner? What do? You take care of yourself, right? So you have the flowers sent to yourself, so you're taking care of yourself, That's how I take care of my nails myself. I take care of my hair myself. I took care of giving myself some flowers, too, because I love myself so much. You want to snoop? Miss Gypsy got flowers delivered. Yeah, she did. Ooh. Yeah. Well, they say when the Divine Masculine's not here to get you flowers, who said you needed a Divine Masculine to get flowers? Just go out there and get them. Take care of yourself. Yeah, love yourself so much you don't need somebody else to do it. Yeah, someone who's very special got them for her. Yeah, someone very special got those flowers for Miss Gypsy. Yeah. All right, so let's put some flowers in the chat. Yeah, you guys can do that. Yeah. Ooh. Nighty-night, we're all. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Core Goddess. Ooh. All right, and thank you for stopping in. I really, really appreciate it. Now, let me see here. I guess I can go to my list. And Vanny, if you're here, post your question. Oh, look at all the beautiful flowers. You guys are making Miss Gypsy so happy. Yay. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I got my sunflowers in there. Yeah, they didn't have any. I would have gotten sunflowers, but so they didn't have sunflowers, so I got red roses. The first thing I said, oh, they don't have any sunflowers. Yeah. That's a pretty good looking chat there. All right, so Vanny, it's your turn. If you're here, please post your question. And let me know that you're here. And then post your question. Oh, there's all my sunflowers. Woo! I think I have so many homemade commercials that I think I'm going to maybe run a commercial every third reading or something, every half hour. Just so you guys can see them all, I mean, I didn't make them just to sit here. They're all pretty cool. All right. Okay, Vanny. Oh, there's some more. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, Shannon. Woo, woo, woo. So happy to see you here. You'll be, what you need, hit the like button. Come in here and tell us that you hit the like button, and they'll add you on to the list, okay? And you'll be number 19. You hit like, perfect, perfect. So I add you on the number 19. Let me see if I can. Oh, hold on just a second here. Copy. And paste. And then we're going to do here. So you'll be number 19. And this is. I think it's too long. It won't let me put more names on there because my thing is too long, but I'll get you added on there. Oh, here, maybe if I take this off. No, it's not going to do that either. Yeah, so it won't let me add any more because my list is too long. So I'll add you on after I go through a couple readings. Where's my book? There it is. Yeah, it doesn't, AP, it doesn't matter. I had it in there, but it won't let me add it into the chat because it's too long of a message. So, all right, so, okay, so Vanny must not be here, so we're going to move on to Sinelli. Oh, what, you have a 19? Oh, Sappin. I forgot Sappin. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, but okay, so Shannon, you're 20 actually. All right. Well, why did it let you do it? I tried and I even took away the 2 spots. Somehow it had too many. Yeah, I will pin it. I don't know. It wouldn't let me do it. All right. And so, good night, Divine. Thank you so much for showing up. Love and light and high vibes to you too. We don't want to give you too many high vibes if you're going to sleep, though. You know, we don't want to keep you awake. So Nellie, what is coming towards me in my life? Currently going through divorce process. When will I meet my divine man? Okay, what's coming towards me in my life? I'm currently going through the divorce. Okay. This one. What's this one? Okay. We got some happy cards for you. What's coming towards you in your life and your love? Your life and your love. What happy cards? Sunshines, rainbows, and lollipops. Okay, Sinelli, what's coming towards Sinelli in her life? And her love life. What's coming towards her? What's coming towards her? We want to know. We want to know what she wants to know. Yeah, what's coming towards her? This is in the past. You know, these are all the thoughts. These are the thoughts that kept you up late at night. It's like, can I just get out of my head? You know. So what's coming towards you is the magician. The magician has all the tools, to get out of your head, where you can allow life to be magical, because we're flipping that script around to a better script. We're telling ourselves the things that makes us feel good. We're not really covering up anything from the past. We've dealt with them. We've rewritten our story. That's the only way that we can become the magician. To have all the tools is for that story to truly be rewritten. So you can allow the sun to shine in your life, the happiest card in the deck. So you're going from the magician to the happiest card in the deck. Those are two higher arcana cards. The higher arcana is leading and helping you move forward, so you're not doing this all alone, that you're actually going forward in this most beautiful, awesome, amazing direction. And this is like a card of victory, a card of excitement, filling up all your cups with love, filling your cups up with grapes and blueberries and anything that's sweet to eat. You even got some lollipops there. And lots of smiles. Of course, when you got the sun shining, how do you not have smiles? But when you got the sun shining, you can shine and make those grapes. They can be those grapes and put them in the cups. And have joy and victory and love and exciting. It's an exciting life ahead. Okay. And what's coming towards her in love? What's coming towards her in love? What's coming towards her in love? Ooh, a tower moment. Something's being shaken up. Something's being blown up. So it's like maybe, it's like, to me, we have to rewrite the script of what we think love is. To rewrite the story of what we thought love was. What love was not is what we got into this relationship, and we got divorced from a relationship. We have to have a shake up from it. We're blowing out what's not working. It's like we're blowing out whatever is not working for us. We're getting that out of our system. This is for love, for Sinelli. Love for Sinelli. Love. So you can be operating from a more grounded point of view. So the love is what's coming toward you in love is still loving yourself, learning how to be grounded, being whole, complete, because you're flipping your stories, these stories of lack and less than. We're taking those stories and rewriting those scripts, which actually give you, which my cards won't. We're actually giving you the tools to allow your life to be funner than it's ever been before in the past, to be bringing victory into it by taking the old stories and blowing them up, taking those old stories and letting the stories that have not settled within our souls in the past, we are getting them out of our systems. And by doing that, you're able to step out into the world again, and you're taking more chances, but you're taking a chance of being solid and being whole and complete and working with others or for others. So you can actually this is being solid, whole, and complete as a person with joy and happiness and play. So I see the love that's coming into your life is falling in love with yourself. Okay, and currently going through, okay, when will I meet my divine man? Okay, we're going to get that out. So we get when, we want to know. And that's the way you want to do it too. Before you meet your man, you want to be solid, you want to be whole, you want to be complete, you want to be completely in love with yourself. Okay, and we want to know when Sinelli's gonna meet her man. When. Ooh, in July. Ooh. And well, then I'm gonna say that's the top card. In July. In July, where there's fireworks. Ooh. I would say by July. I'm going to say by July, only because this card did fall out, and I normally take it, and so we're already in November right now. But I would say by July, you'll meet your person. You know, you'll run into them at least. There's fireworks. See? Fireworks happening in July. Okay, that's your time. Yes, cards are really very cute. They are. And look at, so are you. You're so cute. All right, Sinelli, that's your reading for tonight. Woo, 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 woo. It's about to refine. It's letting go of these old stories. You have the tools to be creating your life more magically, so it's more whole, more complete, so the sun can shine in your life, so you can be going forward with joy and happiness and laughter and play. And we're allowing this tower moment to happen to kick out any of these lower vibrational stories that have been in the head in the past, to be able to go out our front door and start working with other people and being brave enough to do so, because we're not stuck in our head anymore, to allow yourself to fall deeply and completely in love with your soul and being grounded about it, being whole about it, and being joyful about it. Okay? So next is Somi. Oh, look at you guys, so on the ball. You're so welcome, Sinelli. Sumi. Okay, Sumi. When will I meet my twin flame? Tarot deck. Okay. When? How will our relationship? Okay, when will I meet my twin flame? And you mark tarot deck. So to do a when with the tarot, I don't have just a twin flame tarot deck itself, okay? I know time deck. Okay, perfect. that makes more sense, okay? All right, so let me put these other cards away here. All right. Oh, it does say time deck. I'm telling you. When will Somi meet her twin flame? When will Somi meet? Come on, cards. When will Sumi meet their twin flame? When will Sumi meet their twin flame? When will Sumi meet their twin flame? Too many cards. When will Sumi meet their twin flame? When? Let us know when will Sumi meet their twin flame? Not everybody meets their twin flame in this lifetime, just to let you know. When will Sumi meet their twin flame? Just one card. Give me a card. There we go. It's in progress now. That's it. That's what you get. It's in progress, honey. That's your time. Divine. Divine letting you know it's in the middle of working on it. And how will our relationship go if we meet? And let's say, how will our relationship go when we meet and get together? Okay. Okay. How will your relationship go? How will your relationship go? How will your relationship go? Well, okay, let me see. All right. So what I see here is, first, it's about how we think, how are we thinking about our journey? How are we thinking? Do we think our journey is hard? Do we think it's difficult? Is it confusing? Does it take time? And it says, well, first we want to get you solid. We want to get you grounded. We want you to feel whole. We want you to feel complete as a person. We want you to be moving forward in that direction, so you're actually becoming more mature in your process. So we're not. This is where we're trying to get this is the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords here, I don't read tarot like everybody else. I just do it my way. I always have. I always will. It's here in this deck of cards. I'm going to read it by the image. It's like she's still kind of thinking about some lower emotional story there. That story of strife. Like it's hard. It's difficult. And so it's telling me to let you know it's about, let's go forward at getting yourself more grounded, more centered, more complete, so you can actually become a little bit more mature in this process. And then we have, this is the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine, he's going, well, I'm getting my thoughts in order too, So that would be somebody that you would be matching up with. But so what's going on, this is what's going on right now in Divine, why things are in progress, is probably Divine's working on bringing a balance within the journey. Because Divine wants to make sure you guys are a vibrational match when you guys come together. And perfect. Okay. And so your Divine Masculine is also doing the same thing that you're doing here, is let's get the thoughts in order, so I'm not going into this lower vibrational story about love, and get myself more grounded and whole and complete, going in that direction, so I become more mature within myself to be whole and complete. And the Masculine, he's doing the same thing, trying to cut out some old stories, and the adjustments going on right now behind the scene, okay? As the Divine Masculine is changing his stories, he's getting his cup of love to move forward towards you, so you guys can come together with passion, with desire. See, there's the Masculine there, and there you are. So there's kind of things that are working on behind the scenes right now, and that's just getting your vibrations up to a higher vibration, so you're actually being more grounded, more whole, more complete, feeling it, feeling more centered. the adjustments going on right now, even as we're speaking. Okay? And do you know him in this lifetime? Do you know him? Do you know him? It says choose a new direction and trust in the process. And trust, there's two people there, so that's a divine couple. Do you know him? I'm getting some coins that say yes or no, so we can just lay it out. It says be assertive. So what are you? Okay, we got the key. We got the key. Trust that you have the key. That you'll be able to see abundantly. You'll be able to see, but we're asking if they already know them. Listen to your intuition. All right, sometimes it just doesn't want us to know that answer. So, all right. I'm trying to see if I can reword it another way to get a clearer answer. Because to me, the first card out is saying choose a new direction, meaning that to me it's telling me it doesn't really want you to know that information. And so the next card out is to trust, and there's two people sitting there, divine masculine, divine feminine. So trust that source, the light, the God, will lead you two together. Okay. Here you have the key. You know, divine is handing you the key. So you will be abundantly. To listen to your intuition. So I'm saying the cards don't really want you to know that answer right at this moment, because sometimes it wants to surprise us. It doesn't want you going, okay, yeah, I know him. Okay, is it this person or that person? It doesn't want you to do that. Right now it wants you to truly focus on you more, not who it is. It wants you to focus more on you to become more grounded and whole and complete with your beautiful soul. Okay? That's what I got. All right. I know the cards just told me not to tell you so, but the person that you're talking about is romance. It could be, but I would ask about the twin flame later. Again, not everybody meets their twin flame in this lifetime. So maybe if we had reworded it and not talking about twin flame, and we're talking about a love partner, but you know, so that person that you have in the chat, that would be somebody that you're interested in, they're interested in you as romance. So yeah, and again, not a lot of people do not meet their twin flame within this lifetime. It's very slim. It's really slim as far as I understand. So you're more likely to meet a soulmate over a twin flame. Because you have many soulmates, you only have one twin flame. Okay? Confirmation. So, all right, that's what I have for you. You got to do the rest of the thinking. All right, Andrew, it's your turn. ANJU. And CJ, ooh, there are, I have 2 spots open. CJ, hello, thank you for coming here and being part of the show. If you would like to get on the reading, you need to also let me know you hit the like button so we can add you to the list, okay? All right, beautiful hair color. Well, thank you, thank you. I normally get more pink on top, and see it's purple, and then it goes to pink. And I normally get more pink. I normally get the purple and the pink this way, but she put more purple than she did pink. And that's because somebody in the chat put it out there. Somebody in the chat put it out there. Telepathically because I never told her that. She just did it this way. I mean, I can show you a picture that somebody else sent me, and it's like pretty darn close to the color that someone in the chat said, not me. Okay, you hit like. Okay, yeah, and I know it's of course and everything, but I was having I mean, I give 22 readings a night, and when I'm on my live, and I should have 22 likes, and I wasn't getting that, and so I had to start asking. And since I can't really pinpoint who hit like and who didn't, I have to ask. Okay, all right. Yeah, AP manifested the color. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you, AP, is when I went to do a delivery yesterday. Yeah, drug delivery. No, at the drugstore. No, it was up there at the grocery store. When I went, I had to go up to Timbuktu. It's actually Paradise, but but it feels like Timbuktu. And I'm driving up there, and I'm going, oh, I don't want to really be going that far because it's a long drive. I don't mind driving, but the thing is there's nothing in between, and I'm going, and I'm not getting paid for my ride back. And I'm going, oh, I really don't want to go there. But I go, okay, divine. And instead of me saying I don't want to go there, I'm going to trust that you're taking me there for a purpose, right? And I go, well, since you're taking me there for a purpose, for a mission, because I'm a missionary, since you're taking me there on purpose, how about if you give me an order back, so my company's paying me for my drive back, right? So I went up to the store, and I met someone inside the store, and here it is, AP. Their color of their house is the purple color in the hair. She had just moved in the area, and she's very spiritual and things, and she was afraid to talk about it. And I said, you're in the right area to be talking about spiritual stuff. And so she was opened up, and then she told me about her purple house. She goes, yeah, I probably got the only purple house there is. But we became friends just like that. And I asked her if I could move in, but she said, nah, she's got her son there. And I go, well, how old is he? And I go, well, maybe we're supposed to meet. She goes, I'm sure you are. So who knows? Maybe there's another one there. We got self-love. Ooh. Self-love. Hey, you might have just got the last spot. Just tell us that you hit the like button, okay? All right. So AP, somebody's got a house color. I wanted to tell you, and a purple house, and a powerhouse. Yeah, manifesting powerhouse. That's correct. So now when I got up there and I made the delivery, the universe, divine, actually gave me an order that brought me back, which is 29-mile drive back that I got paid for now. It gave me an order while I was up there. Gave me to get paid on my way back. So, I got my whole wish by going up there to meet someone that I was divinely guided to go. And I told her, I said, only reason why I'm here is because Divine sent me here. And she goes, well, I'm so glad that you listened to Divine because I believe we were supposed to meet. That was her saying that to me. So that's why I follow Divine. It leads me to places I don't understand. Okay, and self-love liked, and okay. So that should fill up our house tonight. All right. We'll go. Let's see, here we go. I can do a copy. I can do a paste. Yes, you're getting added. You're going to be number 22. Here, it's doing the same thing again, so. Thank you. Why, when I go to, oh, that's right, because I didn't take off. I don't know what I did. Okay. Oh, yeah. Come on. I might have to have you repaste it because I actually accidentally got out of the app. And what happens, oh, there it goes. Okay, never mind. All right, now the list is full. Okay. And Universal Aura, my list just got full. But I always tell you guys to still stick around till the end because sometimes I have people drop off and I go ahead and I do a reading for you guys. It may not be as detailed by the time I get to there, but so Universal Aura, if you're still here after I get done with self-love, you'll just have to remind me that you're still here and want a list, okay? And see if I'm willing to do it. I normally do 2 or 3 more at the end, so. All right, now I just want rest in November, upcoming December month reading. Also want message from my magic box. Ooh, okay. Oh, let's go grab a drink. I'm going to throw a commercial on, just because I can. I just found so many. And I'm going to go grab myself a drink, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I was crafty last year and got all these commercials done. And they were inspired from other shows that I did. I had a little helper too. Yeah, it wasn't me though. I didn't help. I didn't help either, but it was a Leo friend that helped me, yeah. Oh yeah, we made each other happy, huh? Yeah, it was Happy and Leo. Woo! Yeah, I miss Sunny. Yeah, she comes in every once in a while and says hi, but yeah, and every time she comes in and says hi, it makes me more happy. Woo! That's for you, Andrew. I'm going to try this deck. It's called the Naked Heart. Mr. Sprite in the house. I wonder where Mr. Sprite is today. I don't know, but well, here's Mrs. Yeah. Yeah, Andrew. All right. What's the rest this year? How about we're just going to do the rest this year? What's a message for Andrew for the rest of the year? You're so welcome. Let me see. Can I just get all my pentacles together? Can I get a little bit more money? Can you just bring me a little bit more money together? Must be looking at the holiday seasons. Well, because I don't want to go broke. Oh no, don't let me go broke. It's like you're gathering funds together, trying to not to spend it all. Yeah, we got November, December. Thinking about your finances. I see. Oh, well, if you just start putting things together with action and passion and desire, it's like we can. There's a way to do this. There's a way to work those pentacles. It's just not like a clear cut easy. It's just like a different. Let's monkey around, yeah. Let's just monkey around with those finances, We're going to just monkey around a little bit. That means we might have to tinker around a little bit differently than we would have normally. But we're going to, this is like, I'm holding on. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what to do with all of my pentacles there. And it's got, I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to crack the budget open, Well, there is a way to do this, when you monkey around with those finances just a little bit differently. Yeah. This deck was given to me. Yeah, and when you monkey around with the finances a little bit differently, then you feel abundant. Look at this is a 10 of Pentacles. Then you're the elephant that has it all, when we monkey around. So don't, it says, it's okay, you got this. It may just feel this way. It might just feel this way. It's going to crack you open. But if you monkey around just a little bit with those finances, you're going to feel rich in the end. Yeah, just by hanging around and just by looking at your finances differently. So that's what's going on for the rest of the year. It has to do with finances, of course, because we got Christmas season coming and all that. I don't know if everybody celebrate Christmas. I don't know if that's a U.S. thing or not. I guess I ought to do more history work, If I was with my DM, he'd let me know for sure. He's all into the history. Let's see, why did I grab this? I didn't mean to grab this, but I know why I grabbed it. It's on top of my magic box. Yeah. Monkeying around, the monkey around. Monkeying around makes those finances even work better for you. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Andrew, you know how to play with that money to make it work for you. We got 1, 2, 3. There we go. And let's see. This is what you want to attract into your life now. Let's see what it says. Happiness. Close. You want, like happiness with each other, being close bond, closely connected. That you love you guys' flaws just as much as they were your gifts. You love your flaws as they were your gifts. And the best time of your life together. Creating amazing, happy times. Woo, 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 woo. And it all starts right here. Flipping that mindset around to better. That's how your finances work out better too. Just try it here and try it there. Do a little bit of everything and you got the number. That's what we got from the magic box. And go ahead and invest buying some flowers for yourself or go pick some. You don't have to wait for anybody to give them to you. You can gift them to yourself because you're awesome. You're amazing. You're special. You're one of a kind and you're worth it. Every bit of it. Yeah. That's what we have for your reading today. Yay. All right. Next is Miss Mo. Miss Mo. Ooh. Thanks a million. Yeah, okay. I love the million. Love and light, Cindy, and lots of love. And thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So just let you guys know, I'm going to, every once in a while, I'm going to like do the first 10 readings, or the first 10 people come in, or first 11 readings. And then the next 11 readings, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a draw. That's what I'm going to do. So that means you guys got to be present sooner. That way it don't take all night, you know. So that means maybe number 22 could get number 12, you know. Miss Mo, post your question. Miss Mo, I don't feel as connected in the 5D to my Leo as I did in the last few weeks. I've seen him in my dreams in the last 2 nights, but he didn't say anything in my dreams. Why is he in my dreams? How is he feeling? Well, one of the things we are in the middle of some planetary shifting going on, and we also have we're in the middle of some retrograde kind of thing that's all affecting us in this weird about way. Just like yesterday, I met some things that I was going through wasn't even normally like me. And then I normally don't remember my dreams, and I've been remembering my dreams here lately. Probably in the last week or so, they've been just more intense. But I always remember my dream when my DM comes through, right? Okay. So that's why maybe the disconnect's happening, is because we're all being shifted around. And okay. And to me, I really believe when they're in your dreams, it's because they have you on their mind. That's why that's why you're dreaming about them. Okay. And how is he feeling? Get my Philly deck out. How's Miss Mo's Leo friend feeling right now? How's Leo's Miss Mo? They'll come back out if they need to. I just like my cards to fly out differently. How is Miss Mo's Leo friend feeling lately? How is Miss Mo's Leo friend feeling lately? Feeling renewed. Acceptance, that's too many. Miss Mo's Leo friend. Miss Mo's Leo friend. That's not in any pain, just catching their balance. Not in any pain though, just trying to catch their own balance. This is like, hold on, let me pull a little bit more cards so I can tell the story here. Okay, so there's like, they're feeling, this is about, they're trying to find their balance with their lower emotional feelings and their higher emotional feelings. The higher emotional feelings is feeling radiant, feeling bright, feeling, worthy. And then we have the lower vibrational story is being intoxicated, not knowing if they're doing the right thing, just trying to figure things out. And so what they're going through is trying to find their balance. It's not really painful for them to go through it, but it takes the equilibrium of ourselves at going. It takes strength. It takes us to as an independent to grab that balance. So that's kind of what's going on with him right now. All right, let me I wanted to these cards wanted me to read for you, so let's go for Miss Mo. What's Miss Mo need to hear from the Naked Heart and what's going on between her and her Leo friend? What does Miss Mo need to hear? So he could be going through the middle of a rebirth, allowing the old, it makes sense to me, allowing the old stories to let them go, so this new story can come forward, so we can bring the ease so we can bring the lightness within the journey, anything else for Miss Mo and her Leo friend? What is it you want to share with Miss Mo? For what does Miss Mo need to hear about what's going on with her Leo friend? What will help her, lead her, guide her, so she can be at ease and at comfort? Third card, balance, balance, and this is letting go of what's not working. This is a balance card. This is a balance card. It's just, that's exactly, it's like, that's confirmation. Goosebumps. I mean, that's confirmation. He's going through trying to get the lower vibrational story, whatever that is, and trying to flip his script around so he can be operating in this higher vibrational story. He's going through a rebirth, to bring the new story forward. So he may be in hiding right now. You don't want to come out and play when he's feeling that away. All right? Yeah. So I hope that helps. It helps me so much to see, this is what I would do if I'm, going on with my DM and my journey, is I would do exactly this to see what's going on. And that allows me to feel content. It allows me to feel whole. It allows me to feel complete. It allows me to keep going forward in this awesome, amazing, beautiful direction without any worry, without any questioning, knowing that this is what they're going through, All right. Yeah, it is. That is great. Goosebumps again, twice. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing the draw again because I can hold the audience longer. Like I have 3 people. Only have 2 people here. How can that already be? I got 2 or 3 people in the chat, so one of them's me. So you're so welcome, Miss Mo. Yeah, I know. It is. This is what you do. This is how I do it. This is how I do it, Miss Mo. If I'm starting to sink and go into doubt, go into insecurity, go into lack, that's taking me into the lower vibrational way. So I know that's not where I'm supposed to be vibrating. I'm supposed to be vibrating at this higher vibration. But if I go into trust, all alone, it raises my vibes. So that's how I keep trusting in my journey. I keep trusting in my process through trusting in divine all alone. Because if I go into that other story, then it makes me feel less than whole and complete. I trust that divine is leading and guiding the journey in this most beautiful, awesome, amazing direction. And between now and the time whenever we meet, Divine's got this most beautiful plan that I can't see. But if I were to go into doubt, it like takes that plan away and shifts us into this other direction. So all I do is check in with my internal self. If I go into doubt yesterday I had all of that going in through me, but I know that's not my vibration. I go, this isn't my vibration. This isn't how I normally operate. This isn't how I normally feel. So I allowed it to process until I reached my higher vibration again. Yeah. Love letter, amazing love letter, yeah. Divine timing is here. Yeah, I couldn't stay away. I am here, Miss Mo. It's your turn now, Divine. Is it Divine's turn? No wonder he's here, huh? Hey, you, Joe. You're so welcome, Miss Mo. Again, goosebumps again. I know that's what works for me. You know, go into trust, go into trust, go into trust. And when we go into doubt, just know that it's just, we're only in doubt for a moment of time. You know that doubt isn't running the show. All right, so, oh, that's your question for me. I get it, Divine. I thought you were asking Miss Mo. I'm so used to you playing around with the chat. But I guess it's your turn, so that's what you're asking. What's next? I'm going to just play with the Naked Heart deck a little bit more, because I've had these for a while, but these cards are still pretty new, so we're going to see. What's next is sleep. Yeah, what's next for divine timing in the chat? What's next for divine timing in the chat? Says, well, you're taking those old stories and putting them down to rest. Yeah, and you know that you're giving a lot of your cup of love out there, but you have not given up this cup of love. That cup of love, you're holding on for yourself, and darn well, that's right, you're supposed to. Because you're like, you're looking, you're like the divine feminine within yourself is looking through the sunflowers, to see the action, to see the passion, to see the desire. You know, let's see life in this beautiful eye set. Let's see life in this most radiant, amazing way. Let's see the joy. Let's see the happiness. Let's see the play. And then you had the highest priest. The highest priest knows things that we don't know. And sometimes the highest priest doesn't even show us or share us with it. But let's see why she came out. Let's see what the highest priest has to say for divine timing in the chat today. Highest priest says there's still some heart that's growing. It's expanding. It's learning. It's learning how to nourish itself more. Nourish itself from the motherly love. So divine says, the highest priest says that your heart is in the middle of being nourished from unconditional love, from the motherly love. Divine timing, that was easy. Next, sleep. Oh, monkey around too. The divine feminine wants to see the growth. Yes. Well, the divine feminine within inside of yourself. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine within inside ourselves. And I'm reading for you. I'm not reading for you and someone else. I'm reading for you. So the divine feminine within yourself, this is the mother of the emotions. The mother of the emotions nurtures. She takes care of the heart. That's what's happening right now. You're nurturing the heart that has been wounded in the past, but right now you're taking care of it. That's what the highest priest wants you to know. That you're doing exactly what it is that you're supposed to do. Okay? Which is bringing you happiness, which bringing you joy and laughter and play into your life by looking through the sunflowers, looking through things differently, looking through with action, with passion and desire, having your life be operating from action and passion and desire. Because you kept that one cup for yourself. You gave a lot of love out, but you refused to give this one cup away, because that's yours. That's yours to lean upon. And you took advantage of your cup. You didn't give it away. You took care of it for yours first. To take care of any of those stories that ever came at you in the past. That's number 10. It's done. No more. It's not going to happen anymore. Those stories are all done. They're dead. Dead as that rat. Because you've learned to love yourself so much more. That's what I got for you, Divine. Yeah, that was a good reading. I think so. I love the reading too. Okay, the person that's next is AP. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, okay, AP, you're next. Okay. We're gonna. I'm just gonna break in these cards some more. What do you want to know, AP? Next up is me, 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 me. Oh, that reminds me. One day when I went out on my journey with doing my Instacart, right? And when I take it to the house, I have to put the groceries down and I have to take a picture of the groceries for the homes that don't answer the door or they tell me to leave it outside and they don't want to answer the door. So when I was taking the picture, all the houses that I was taking a picture from had the welcome sign. But when I take the picture, the word M-E, me, would stand out in every picture. It was so cool. I was smiling all day long. It was like me. It was all about me. It was me, 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 me all day long. Hey, hey, shine. Woo. Okay, let's see. Divine timing. Yay, 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 yay. Thank you, thank you. All right. Is it possible to ask for messages from my highest self or future self? Okay. Okay, so these are messages for AP's highest self of her future self. Good night, Divine. Highest self for the future self. This is... okay. This is Six of Wands. This is victory. This is happiness. This is joy. It's celebrating because you achieved something. You rewarded something. You made it somewhere. You know... It's just like when you graduate school, you get the reward, you get your certificate. You know, now you're out of school. Woo woo woo! You celebrate. Okay, this is a star. This is wishes and dreams coming true. Look how big that star is too. Look how beautiful it is. Wishes and dreams coming true that the universe has put out there for you. This is you. It's almost like when you get out of school, now you get to go off into your journey. You get to go off in your journey with passion, with action and desire. It's like where am I going to go next? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? Well, let's see what the cards have to say next for you. Well, you want to go somewhere where you can make the decision. This is a decision card. You can make the decision where you can anchor yourself. You know, you can be grounded so you can be secure. You can make the decision of how you can work together with another too. I always look at that card as working together, you know, but it is about working together, tying the knot together, because there's a knot here, to feel anchored. And it is a decision. And the highest self. Yeah, super chat donation from Divine Timing. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, Divine. Woo, woo, woo. If anybody wants to take cuts and they don't want to wait for their turn, the best way to do that is to hit that super chat button. And it takes a minimum of $5 super chat button to be able to take cuts. But Divine already had his turn, and he don't get two turns. Not unless he wanted a second turn, but he said goodnight. So, spot on, Miss Gypsy. Woo, woo, woo. We like being spot on. Okay. Is there anything else that your higher self wants to say? My higher self for the future self. Anything else it wants to say for AP here today? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. The highest priest wants you to know it is about operating with fun, laughter, play, joy, happiness in a playful way. I love it. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck. Must have something to do with divine timing in the chat. This is yourself looking through the sunflowers, looking through another way to actually have passion and desire and action and fire. You're looking in a different way than everybody else. Yeah, what's under there is that card that he had too. And that one too. Yeah, I should shuffle those back in there. We're going to get those out of there. So they can't be all next door to each other. But that must mean you guys are connected in this weird roundabout way through the cards. Same cards, divine timing. I know. Isn't that so crazy? It's so crazy. How does that happen? Well, we got the first part of the story out before we got divine timing in your mix. We got that one and that one and that one before divine timing came in. Now we got divine timing in there. We got divine timing in here. We got divine timing in there. And I put the other two dug in there too deep. So it must have something to do with AP and divine timing. Must be. Divine timing in that future. Well, it looked like it to me. So you guys are looking through the same set of lenses. So all right. So is divine timing in that future? Is divine timing in that future? Let's see if divine timing's in the future. Ooh. Oh, well, there's some work to do before you get there. Yeah, but that's the 10 of Wands, so it's the last of the work. So it's not much more. You've done a lot of the work already, a lot of the work, and that work was a lot of load, you know. So what happens after that work gets completed here? What happens after that work gets completed? I know. What happens? There's no more to add on there. Ooh, then I don't know. Then somebody might be thinking about you in another mindset. Yeah, that's the motto of the swords. Look at her come out. Go woo 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 woo. I don't know. I'm looking at that divine timing over there. Okay. Oh, this card wants to come out with love, with happiness, with play. That's what we got for you, AP, today. Woo woo woo. I think divine timing and AP got something going on. I tell you, they're connected through the cards. Today they are, at least. They've been connected with the cards on other days, too. It's really crazy. It's really funny. How does it happen? I don't know. And there you go, AP. Next is Yujo. Woo, 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 Yujo. Oh, Yujo. The time is now. Yujo, post your question. You're his life coach. Or he's yours. Somebody. All right, Yujo, if you're in the house, post your question. The difference in this deck, it has a naked heart, you know. See, I told you. The naked heart is a special. It's like the divine card. Mm-hmm. So if that means anything between divine timing and AP, that's the best card. That's the heart being pure. The heart's been pumped. The heart's now been rejuvenized. It's now alive. Mm-hmm. So my person is not with me in this lifetime. When will we be together? When? Thank you so much yet for another awesome, amazing reading. I love you. I love you back. A time deck. Okay. When will we be together? Will we be together in any time frame, please? So my time cards are not, I mean, they have months, and I mean, you Joe, you're the one that lost your mate, right? Then didn't your mate pass away? And so I'm just asking because you're asking for a time frame. That's what I thought. So my cards aren't going to go, I don't do a future. I don't go beyond this time. I mean, it's not fair for me to do a reading for somebody that's not here. I would rather read to see, what would be, yeah. I would rather do a reading to see what's next for you, or something. Where's your journey go from here? But to do a time frame with somebody that's passed, it just doesn't even feel right to me, okay? I know, but you're asking I know. I will do that, okay? That's perfect. This is the hidden truth, right? But this is the hidden truth, divine masculine, divine feminine. So I'm going to pull from here, okay? Okay. Yujo wants to know any messages. It says that they can't reach out right now. Okay, we know that. Can you give us some messages from beyond for Yujo's and her loved one that's no longer with us? Can you give us a message from beyond, what they would say? Okay. It says, do I still have a chance? So that means that they're on the other side, but still they still think about you. But since you're here, they're not. That's why they can't reach you. It's like they feel like they're in another dimension, and they are another time frame. Let's see. What else? What would they want to say? What would he want to say? If he was here today, what would he say if he was here today? What would he say if he was here today? Well, I'd say, I really see life differently now. What would he say if he was here today? What would he say if he was here today? What would he say? I'm getting goosebumps from head to toe. What would he say? What would he say? What would he say? I find you so attractive. What would he say? What would he say? If he was here today, what would he say today? What would he say? What would he say? What would he say for you, Joe, today? What would he say? I have too much to lose. I'm not sure what that means yet. Let's see what this other card that came out with it. I have too much to lose. I'm not financially stable. Well, he's on the other side, but maybe he felt like that when he was here, you know, that they weren't feeling financially as stable. They were trying, it's like they were trying to get themselves more financially stable. I have too much to lose is because they didn't feel stable enough. Maybe this is why you guys didn't connect, okay? I this is so this is just to kind of go back, okay? This is because he's on the other side, and he's saying, do I still have a chance? Because he's trying to reach you, but he's not quite sure. But you know, this is like, I know, and you're saying how. So that's why we're reading deeper. It's like, well, does he have a chance? It's almost like two souls trying to reach each other, but you're in the 3D world and he's off in heaven, okay? He's trying to reach you, but he can't, you know? But that's his underlying thought. Do I have a chance? And since he's been up there, he does see life differently now. Because you taught him so much, is what Spirit keeps whispering in my ear. And he would wish he could tell you how much he finds you attractive. And this is what was going on while he was here. You know, he's trying to get himself financially balanced. He trusted you. He felt so drawn to you. That's all. The card said they can't do no more. That was enough. It's kind of like that was all he's able to share right now, okay? Yeah, when he said when I was stable, yeah. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. He wanted to be financially stable for you guys to be together. Okay. You're so welcome. All right, so we're going on to positive vibes. If you're here, post your question. Well, how about we wait until I get my yes and no things? I'll try. Will they meet in heaven? You know, the Spirit's saying, of course they will. You know, I don't need the cards, but success, that's yes, okay? I know. It's, that how I handle death is I truly believe that Divine's in charge of life and death. I believe the day that we go was divinely guided, divinely led. That's exactly the way we're supposed to go when. That's what allows me to be at peace when one passes. It allows me to not grieve so hard, is to know that there is no life without death. And each and every one of us pass away, and it's divinely guided, divinely led. and I don't question divine. So, but I did get lots of cold chills as I was calling him in to give us answers through the cards. It was really a neat experience. You never get permanently separated. That's true. Okay. You will always find the loved ones in spirit world. You can find him in this world. Okay. You know, when I want to talk to my mom passed away 4 years ago of pancreas cancer, right? When I want to talk to her, I just start talking to her. Hey, Mom, what do I need to know about this? Yeah, she'll start talking to me. And if she don't talk to me, she will lead me and guide me into the direction. Show me, Mom. And the answers always come. I just let myself be quiet enough to hear them. All right, so positive vibes. If you're here, post your question. If not, twin flames, it's your turn. Post your question. I don't believe positive vibes is here because they would have already posted. And twin flames, you know, if you're here, come on in to the chat. Let us know you're here. But one positive thing happened to me after he died. I feel complete. Aww. Hey, hey, hey. We got free list is not open. You guys can just stick around to the end and see. Nope, it is closed. My list is closed. I'm not adding, but you know, if you stick around till the end, you can ask me if I'll give you guys a small read at that time. That's what you can do. Okay. And you, Joe, it's okay to feel that way. I mean, I the word shrill is coming to me. It's not a word I use that much, hardly ever in my lifetime, so it's something that's being communicated to me, you know. Shrill. It's shrill. All right, so, okay, positive vibes must not be here, and twin flames must not be here. So, Samaria, are you here? Well, just stick around. I got a lot. I mean, I don't have that many people in the house tonight, and which means it gives me more room at the end. But you have to be here and let me know that you're still here at the end, and because like right now I have 1, 2, 3 people right now that haven't showed up. So I'm moving on to Samaria. And see, I only have 5 or 6 people in the house right now, and I have a list of 22 people. So, and there's 11, 12, 13, 14. So just stick around. That's all I got to say. And there are 2 people that, out of the 22 people that didn't hit the like button, so either self-love or CJ or Shannon. Okay, Shamarays must not be here either. How about PS? PS, are you here? Oh, there you are. Okay. Post your question. Yay. Yoo-hoo. I need a cookie. My cookie box. Got a cookie. Gypsy title really suits you. Thank you. Well, how I came up with Gypsy was my very first deck of cards was called Gypsy Medicine Woman, right? Well, and I'm always on the road, so, and I know that I'm doing medicine work by healing our minds. And I'm the woman that's going to do it. So Gypsy fit me, and medicine fit me, and woman fit me. So it's Gypsy Medicine Woman I am. That's how that name came into place. You hit the like button? Okay. Thank you, thank you. When I'm traveling the road and I tell people that, they're like, "Ooh, I love it, yeah!" And I go, it's the medicine of the mind, yeah, and I'm the woman that's gonna do it, and they just love it. Mm-hmm. All right. I dress like a gypsy, you know, a classy style. Let's see. Here's my socks and shoes and my pants with my dress, my gypsy dress. And I got my scarf and my beads. I have some power, that's right. It's girl power. All right, so what is the trap that they're talking about? How he fell in it. Let me. Sometimes I gotta just pull the phone back to get more. Ooh, yay! All right. That's right. Girl power. That's right. He is in, and how he fell in it. What are the risks of it? Gypsy hipsy, yeah. I tell you, whatever I do, and my ex would not like the way I dress. I mean, if I dress this way, he would tell me to change. But, you know, it's my style, you know. It's like I just put a little color here and a little color there, and it don't have to, I mean, it kind of matches, but it don't match like everybody else's matches where it's the plain blue and white, and I don't know, or all just black. It's just like, gotta have the color in life, right? And then I have to have my socks over my pants to bring the more color in, you know, and then I do have a long gypsy jacket that's like a Levi jacket that sometimes I post, you know, if you guys go over to my Instagram channel, I post a lot of stuff that different times I'm wearing, what I wear, and it is a hot style. I mean, I could make a gypsy store, you know, with my style. We'll have the complete outfit. This is how you dress gypsy style. All right, I'm just trying to understand what I'm trying to figure out, what I'm supposed to figure out in your question. So, Okay, let's see. So what's a good deck for that kind of question? Let's see what's going on. All right, cards. You know, there's this trap that this guy fell in. We want to know how he fell in it and what are the risks. What's going on? What is it? Samurai wants to know, what is it about? Darn cards, why do you want to go all the way down there? It's like something that was there is no longer there. Maybe it got burnt down. Maybe just the heat. Maybe something exploded. So if it wasn't an actual fire or burnt down, it was an explosion, and it, you know, like when we get overheated, that we blow up, you know, which is causing us to replant. We need to after a fire, to make the trees grow again, we have to replant. We have to replant it. So if this was a blow up, let's say, then it has to be nurtured again. It has to be retilled. It has to be reworked. You know, we got to redo it. You know, we have to make things come to work again. You know, we got to put the new tree in there for the tree to grow, you know. Whatever it is, whatever happened here, I keep getting some emotional blow up. Actually took away a wish that they had, a dream that they had. Because sometimes when we allow our emotions to run the show, if we're operating from the lower vibrational emotions, then it just takes, I mean, we could be doing everything perfect, and we have a big blow up at the wrong place at the wrong time. It can take dreams away. So how I know it's a dream that's been taken away, because the next card out is, we got the Star and the Death, you know. Something's been taken away that needs to be rebuilt, restructured. The emotional self needs to be put back into alignment for him to feel whole, for them to feel complete, for them to put their world back together again. Is it a woman, blackmail, or anything else? I'm not getting that it's a person. No. Is the trap coming, blocking B or me from coming together? No, that's not what I'm getting. What I'm getting that something's happened that needs to be mended, needs to be fixed on his end, not your end. And the emotions need to be repaired. Okay. This is like, this was the last card was the Gallic card. It's being on top of the world. Everything's in order. You know, this everything that's happened here has been divinely guided. It is in order. I don't see that I don't see that as a woman. I don't see that as blackmail. I see that it was an emotional explosion. Okay. Is it a blackmail? No. What is it? An explosion, an emotional explosion. Something needs to come into balance. Is it? So something needs to come into balance is a yes. He's out of, something happened that got him out of an emotional alignment that made something blow up to explode, and that needs to be redone, replanted, you know, it takes time. It takes, when we make a hiccup, when we explode at the wrong place, it takes time to get the emotions back into alignment, which is going to happen. I do not get that it was blackmail. I do not get that it was another woman. I get that it has to do with his emotional self that blew up at the wrong time, at the wrong place, in the wrong situation. But in Divine's eyes, it happened perfectly. It's in divine order. So he can actually put, this is on top of the world, so everything can be put into place, into the right order, in the right moment, Is it his divorce papers? You're trying to find out what caused the explosion. Tells me to tell you, don't worry about it. Take the worry out, my dear. Trust that it was divinely guided, divinely led. It is being taken care of. He'll figure it out. How I know that is because of this card. This card is beautiful. Every little teeny tiny piece is put back together beautifully. There is nothing for you to worry about. And it's not because of his, oh, that wasn't it. Okay. All right. I hope that helped. I understand the message. If you don't, go back and re-listen to it. Put it on rewind. You're at 2 hours and 30 minutes in, and re-listen to the message that was told, okay? I do not get that it was with the papers. I do not get, oh, I think I already read for that, but no. Okay, that's what came up. No, 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 it isn't. It has nothing to do with that at all. You need to stop worrying about it. That's what needs to happen. You need to stop worrying about it. Okay. All right. So next we have whose reading was I on? P.S. If you're in the house, post your question. And Tasha. Those are the next two. So P.S. first, if you're here, post your question. You're so welcome. Don't worry about it. It's something that he's going through that he has to handle, and you don't need to snoop no more. I mean, we did a lot of snooping. I mean, what we learned is that it was an emotional outburst of some type that he needs to figure out how to take care of it. You know, it did take some kind of dream away that he wanted in there. I know that's what you want to know more about. Let's see. It told me to tell you not to worry about it. What is the dream? What is the dream that got taken away? Yeah, it has something to do with the emotion. I think whatever, okay. Whatever it is, he's definitely being watched over by somebody that's passed away anyhow. He's being watched over from the other side to figure out what to do with his emotional self. So he can come back forward and continue on flirting with you, my dear. Okay. All right. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right. So after PS, if PS isn't here, wait, how about Tasha? Are you here? How about Shine? Are you here? That's what Naya did. I know Core Goddess isn't here. No, the only reason why it would be paid is if you wanted to get your reading above everybody else, then you would do a super chat of $5 or more. But my readings are closed for tonight if you haven't already made it on the list. How about, okay, PS isn't here, Tasha's not here, Shine, are you here? How about, and Core Goddess I know isn't here. She said she was leaving. How about Tinu? Tinu, are you here? Savina, you can stick around and see at the end if I have a lot of people not showing up, so I may do a small reading for you at the end, but you have to let me know you're still here after I get past number 22, which is, hey, you can post your question, which is self-love. After I do self-love, anybody that's still left that hadn't gotten a reading needs to speak up then, okay? Tinu, woo, 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 woo. Tinu's in the house. Post your question. Yeah, please do. All right, while you're posting your question, I'm going to put on a commercial. Because I got so many, I got to play them, you know. How about Finding Your Gym? I'll be right back. All right, all right. How does he feel about you? What's his intention towards you? And does he love you? You guys are so silly. It's always about them. But I want you guys to make it about you. What about him? What about them? What about me? me. Let's see. Let's see which cards want to be read today. I want to really do these naked heart ones today. It's like the naked heart day. Oh, but you want feelings. We're going to get the feelings out. Oh, I tell you. I like using this other deck for that. So, all right. How does he feel about you today? How does he feel? How does he feel? I know. How does he feel about you? Oh, I don't know. He's got some lower emotional feelings going on today. What's going on with those lower emotions? He's trying to balance them out. Yeah, probably going to balance them out with a higher vibrational feeling, just like the other reading. I tell you. Yeah, that's the ego. Trying to balance his ego self out. Like they feel like they're better than the rest. I tell you. going on? That keeps the story of confusion in the mix. We want to know. Okay, so right now he's got a lot of lower vibration. Ego is a lower vibration. Confusion is a lower vibration. This is a lower vibrational card. That he's trying to balance himself. He's confused. He don't know what he wants with himself, more or less you. All right, so he's not even going to know what his intent right now. I wouldn't even want to do a reading on what's his intentions towards you because of the fact that this he's got this underlying energy, but I believe that you guys are soulmates. Let's just put it that way. Okay, does he love you? I don't know if he even loves himself right now. I'm telling you, who knows does he even love you? How can he love you if he doesn't even know if he loves himself right now? Let me see. So yeah, he's going through some hard times right now, but I'm going to change this story around just a little bit, and this is going to be about you, Tinu, because he's in some lower vibes right now, so I can't even read for how does he feel about you or what's his intentions towards you or how he loves you. Right now is not a good time to be asking that question, but I'm going to see what it is that you need to hear today. How about that, Tinu? Well, we're going to turn it over to a me question. me, Tinu. Oh, it's all about me now. I don't got to worry about him. He's got to worry about himself because he can't worry about you if he can't take care of himself. He got to take care of those vibes he's got going on, those lower vibes. But what's going on with you, Tinu? Tinu. Again, you're going through a balancing too. How many people are going through this balancing act right now? I tell you, we're all going through this balancing act. Yeah. What else would you like me to tell Tinu? What's going to benefit Tinu today? What's going to benefit Tinu to get a message from Miss Gypsy today? What is it Tinu really needs to hear from Miss Gypsy today? What is it? Let me know. What does Tinu really need to know? What does Tinu need to know? Yeah. This is like balancing the self. It's like you have this lion within that, like, oh, like, I want to do it now. But that's more of more of an aggression, but it's saying, no, we want to be operating. It's like we want those peacock wings to come on. We want to feel grounded. We want to feel whole. We want to feel complete. We want to feel so grounded I can stand there on one leg and I can stand there forever without falling down because I know I'm this beautiful, awesome, amazing soul and I earned my journey. I earned my spot to be there. What else does Tinu need to hear today since the cards aren't talking about him right now because they showed us where he's at. We don't want to be where he's at. Believe me, you don't want to be where he's at in that lower vibrational way, but we do want to be in this higher vibrational way. It's like, yeah, I think I'm going to look at it this way, Miss Gypsy. I'm going to look at it from passion and desire. When I'm looking at that moon, I'm going to look at that moon in this in other ways. I'm going to see life in this beautiful way. I'm going to see how I can feel this most radiant, beautiful soul that I truly, really am without him in the mix right now because I got to go through my own balancing act where I can actually stand on one leg and feeling confident and feeling awesome, feeling amazing, and feeling radiant and feeling special and feeling one of a kind no matter what else is going on. That's what I got for you, Tinu, today. Miss Gypsy style. I'm sorry, I just did it my way. I guess that's what I wanted me to tell you today. She's a little bit of rhyming, a little bit of Miss Gypsy here today, sharing with you. We'll get back to him on the next show and see if that energy flow switches or changes, okay? All right. You're so welcome. Before you say thank you, you're welcome. Yeah. That was a Tinu style, right? That was for Tinu. I'm sure the message was in there exactly how you needed to hear it. All right. Moving on. Okay. Fuja. Come on in and post your question. Yeah, you're so welcome. And thank you. I'll take the blessing. Varan, are you here? Fojo or Varan? Neither one of you. Well, it says I got 6 in the chat. I don't. All right, all right. Yeah, we're going to take you next. Shannon. Varan, if you're here, hurry up and post your question. There you are. Hello, I'm waiting. Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn right now. And then after that, we're going to have Shannon. So it's Varan and then Shannon. Oh, I got them mixed up. It's Varan and then Sapin. And I guess if Sapin's here, would be before. Okay. So Varan, post your question. And Shannon, just hold on a little bit, because if Sapin's here, they were before you. That's all. Ooh, I don't know where that came from. I'm not really tired. I just I had a lot of people miss tonight. Don't ask me why I'm yawning. Oh. All right. I'm married. It's an arranged marriage, but we are not sure where we are with each other. Is it faith, real love? Are we good for one another? What's in store for us? What will happen? Will it succeed? These are these cards I use. They're the chakra cards, but they show me different emotions that people are being affected by. So I'm going to first start your reading off by making 2 piles. One's going to represent you and one's going to represent them, right? And then that helps me tell the story of what's going on between the two of you, and then I'll see what's from there. Now, I don't know why. Maybe I need some air in here. I don't know, but it's cold outside, so I'm not going to open that door. All right. All right. This is for Van Run. And come on. I'm trying to keep it still. Stay. Don't move. Okay. Van Run about one's for this pile's going to be about Van Run, and this other pile's going to be about her this is going to be about Van Run. This is going to be about your mate. Okay, how about that? Van run, van run. Give me the vibration level of van run, which is going on with this relationship as a match, okay? Give me a card what's going on with Van Run's mate. Give me a card on Van Run's mate. Give me a card on Van Run. Card on Van Run. Card on Van Run's mate. Van Run. Look at all the flowers. What are those, UFOs? Van Run. Yeah, everyone is sleepy today. Let's wake those vibes up. Yeah. All right. Van Run. Come on, one card, please. One card, thank you. And Van Run's mate. Okay. So that woke me up. Let's see. Okay. Is it faith? The faith card come up. Real love. Are we good for each other? What's in store for us? What will happen? So faith and expansion and a quest. I meant, to me, this is you in this journey. It is a quest, and it will expand you as a person, and you have faith in it. Okay, this is him. It's like he discovers his heart by being with you. His heart, he's kind of blocks his heart some. Like, I don't want nobody to touch my heart, but you have a way to actually, you have a way to expand his heart so he can discover himself more. And let me see what this card's trying to tell me. It's about their mate. I think you guys are good for each other. You guys could possibly even be soulmates. I think that your mate probably has some a little bit more lower emotions than you. So like your vibrations are probably a little bit higher than his, but you are actually a good fit for him because you're going to help him expand his heart. He might resist it at first. And this is like, oh, I get it. And he will actually help you when you're not feeling well, or when you're feeling complacent, or when you're feeling less than whole and complete, that he'll be there by your side to help pull you up. So that kind of balances things out. So that would bring the soulmate connection in. So you guys are definitely supposed to, you guys are supposed to be together in this lifetime. So. I believe that you'll succeed too, because you're a strong woman. You're a strong. You're as long as I got. You're a woman, right? You're a guy. Okay, okay, perfect. It's for me and my wife. Okay, so all right. You're a strong person, though. You have a lot of faith, and you know that this is a quest and this is a journey. I'm sorry, about the gender mix-up, but you actually help her expand her heart. You know, she is guarded at that. You know, a lot of us are, but you also help. She helps you when you become when you're not feeling whole and complete. And I get that you guys are a soulmate. You know that you're meant to be together in this lifetime. Okay. Good, I did it to have kids. I don't see why not. There's a lot of beautiful There's a lot of beautiful cards in there. So, look, your kids will bring miracles into your life. Beautiful card, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is just a little bit of resistance. This is a beautiful card between the two of you. This is just a little bit of when we're not feeling all together, and this is that you guys are connected. And then the miracles, you have babies. This miracles that happen, goosebumps from head to toe. So. All right. Yeah, I mean, because I just have names, and I have, I really don't even try to figure out. I just, most of my followers are women, but I do have probably 10% men in there. And so a lot of times it just leans that way. It is a very positive reading. Definitely that's what kids do. They bring miracles into our lives, Start creating some babies. That's what I gotta say. I got a baby rattle for you. Woo! It even got a light here. Let's see. Ooh, we're gonna have a baby. Woo, woo, woo. It looks like you're gonna have a girl, because this is all in pink, Woo, woo, woo. Gotta do it gypsy style. Woo, 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 woo. Or maybe you'll have a cowgirl instead. Woo, woo. Oh, this cowgirl, she's got a light too. I think she got a light here too. Let's see. Well, she's a cowgirl. Yeah, she's in pink too. Yeah, so when that baby grows up, maybe she could be a cowgirl. Yeah. All right. It's just getting silly tonight. She bought herself some flowers, and she had a baby toy. Big baby rattle. It's just that it's just like we don't understand each other. It's very hard sometimes. Yeah, that's where this is, that would be where you don't understand at times. But, all relationships have their challenges. All relationships have their hard times to go through. It is for us to stand tall through that. This is the resistance. This is the only resistance. It's like maybe, when maybe you may be trying to communicate something and they're going, no, I don't want to hear that right now. And that's because they're trying to protect their heart from something that's happened in the past. But somehow you have it within you to kind of expand their heart. So this will eventually allow this to fall down, but it takes strength. You have to be strong instead of allowing when we're saying it's hard, then we go into anger, we go into frustration, we go into confusion. Instead of saying it's hard, going, well, this is just our challenging moment. We'll figure it out. Let's put a positive twist to the wording to it. When something's not communicated, we're not understanding each other, just take another deep breath, not out of anger, but take a deep breath, trying to find room within your own souls to come to an understanding to what is actually truly being communicated. So neither one of you are feeling this less than, going into this, oh my goodness, she don't understand me, I don't understand her, and now we're both in the corner doing this. But if we can allow, it is a journey that you're supposed to be on. When you allow yourself to look past that lower emotional feelings, it's the lower emotional feelings that will get us stuck. If we're talking about this being hard, yes, it's challenging. Take the challenge up and find the easy in it. There's something that that you can do to bring the gem within, to bring the light, to shine on the journey, so it's touching her heart, not the mindset, not the mind space, but we're touching the heart to help through this. That's that you guys actually help heal each other's soul through this process. You guys are soulmates, and you would make beautiful babies together. So I would take the word hard out of it and saying, yeah, it's challenging sometimes, but, we're going to find our way through it. And that's the mindset that takes, when we put hard in there, it's like a rock, and we're trying to push our way through, and that's where this feeling would come in. It's like we can't make it through that. But it's like, yeah, we're going through our challenging moment, but we're going to figure it out by staying in tune to what it is your emotional feelings are. If those emotional feelings are getting you angry, take a moment, take a breath, take a deep breath. Don't blame your anger or frustration out on them, but we deal with that. This is mine, this is how I feel, but I'm going to be okay with what just happened and try to slow down a little bit more, so we can find that way of understanding each other, so we can actually truly nourish each other and take care of each other. And another thing too is, you keep coming back to the show. I guarantee you the messages that I'm sharing helps the journey. And when I'm not on the show, go watch any of my live shows on replay. Go watch the replay, because the messages that I'm sharing out here are constant and consistent about flipping our emotional stories around up here, so we can feel better down here, so we can operate out there. You're welcome. Yeah, our resistance would come from arranged marriage, and I mean, we could have that resistance just because it was arranged. I didn't get a choice, but I think it's worth the experience. I think it's worth the journey, and leave with love and positive. Yeah. We're using the same words. I hadn't read the message yet. You're right. Look at that. My AP's being a pro up there. Learning from Miss Gypsy style. Contagiously learning how to flip our scripts around to better. I do have a book on Amazon. It's called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, I got a commercial. I'll show you. You go find it over there on Amazon, but here's my book. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Now, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. Okay, all right, who's next? Yeah, I had a bunch of cards fall down on the ground, so that's how I react. That's how I respond to chaos, with a laugh and a smile. And I just go pick up the mess. The other day, what you guys don't know, is my whole box of cards fell down on the ground. I reacted the same way. I laughed and I smiled and I said, oh no, what am I going to do now? I even recorded it and put it on Instagram. This is what she's going to do. She's going to clean up the mess. Yeah. All right, so sapping. Sapping did post a question. Okay. All right. I'm married. There has been some trouble in my marriage life. I would like to know, should I wait for him to come back or leave him? Currently, there's no contact. Divine. I answer that one all the time for you, but that's okay. You know, we'll get it again. We'll see what the cards have to say again. And sometimes it moves along, and sometimes it keeps telling the same story, and it shifts. All right. Okay, I'm going to do a you versus him first, okay? You versus him. As long as I have the genders right. I tell you, Cynthia. You versus them. How about that? I'm safe that way. Oh, there's the him. Okay. You. Tell me what's going on with you. Him. What's going on with him in this connection? What's going on with you? What's going on with him? What's going on with you? What's going on with him? So, like, I know we get in marriages and we have these certain things we're supposed to hold on to for life. And so that's, like you're holding on to your faith, But there's bittersweetness here is because you're not happy, So you kind of might feel guilty about even wanting to leave, right? What's going on with him? Like, it's like he's looking for a miracle to happen. It's like feeling rejected. Give me a little bit more about him. Give me more about you. I think that you're just feeling alone. I don't see. When we're alone. Sometimes when we're alone, we want to blame everybody else or blame somebody else for the way we feel. Which brings in a bittersweet feeling. Him. Looking for the miracle within so he don't feel rejected. He's trying to create a better person within himself. What about you guys being together? Should she stay together with him? Yeah, forgiveness and acceptance is what needs to happen. Okay, let me see. At the present moment, I believe you should still be there for him. Okay. The best thing for you to go through is fall deeply and completely in love with yourself, is what Spirit told me. Not to worry so much about him right now, but let's take care of you. Because why we have forgiveness and acceptance. Those two cards together let me know that you need to be doing more Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono, we're forgiving. It's like, I'm going to do some tapping with it just because that's, I deeply, it's like, I do tapping and the Ho'oponopono together. It's like, I deeply and completely love and accept myself just the way I am. I deeply and completely love and accept myself just the way I am. I deeply and completely love and accept myself just the way I am. Please forgive me, for I am sorry for the things I don't know to make me feel any better when I feel less than whole and complete. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for all the things I don't know to make me feel any better, to feel whole and complete. For I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for all the things I didn't know to allow myself to feel whole and complete. For I love you. Thank you. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. For I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Take that, re-listen to it. Make sure you come in and find this part of the video again, because that's going to help you, honey. It's going to help you feel better while he's away. To me, you're feeling more alone because he's not there. You guys don't get to interact, which brings in this sour puss taste in our mouth, not being happy, not being content, feeling kind of guilty about not wanting to be in the relationship, because right now you're really not in the relationship. He's somewhere, you're somewhere. You're not together. But let's bring the faith back into yourself, you know. Do the tapping Ho'oponopono together, whatever it is that I just showed you. And do that longer than I just showed you. I just did 2 or 3 minutes. Do it 15 minutes. 15 minutes 3 times a day. That's about what you need to be doing it to get you out of this complacent feeling. So you can truly forgive yourself and your soul. So you can lift the heaviness, the doldrum, to why the question keeps coming up. What am I to do? What am I to do? The best thing to do is to love yourself more. That's what I got for you today, honey. Yeah, I told everybody that if the list was closed, just to stick around, because I had a lot of leavies. We're on Shannon. You go next, okay? So I hope that helps, Sappin. It helped me. Okay. Okay. See, Vanna, all you have to do is wait until I'm done with my list, and then I'll ask if there's anybody left in the chat that hasn't gotten a reading, and I'll take your question then, okay? Yeah. Posting your questions in between does not get you a reading. Okay, Shannon, I know that you were just here, so... Shayna? Yeah, go back and rewatch that part of the video. Let me see. 3 hours, go 3 hours and 20 minutes in. And I would definitely see what it is I did, write it down. It doesn't have to be those exact words, doing the tapping and the Ho'oponopono together. I did it my style. That works for me, but do something like that. And tap. I want you to tap for 15 minutes 3 times a day. Pull yourself into doing it, okay? Divinely guidance for this relationship is faith. Yes. It's not telling me to tell you to go anywhere. It's telling me to tell you to let's take care of you, you know. What will am currently thinking about me? Okay. Well, let's see what they're currently thinking about you. What are they thinking about you? If they had some words to tell you today out of the Hidden Truth deck, what would they have to say? Woo, 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 woo. What would they say? What would they say for you? I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah. Okay, you got my connection. You understand that. What else you got to say? Hey. What else you got to say today? What else you got to say? What you got to say today? What would that be? I am grateful for the spiritual lessons I'm learning. What is am currently thinking about you? What are they currently thinking? What are they currently thinking? What are those thoughts? What are those thoughts? Okay. So many things remind me of you. What are those thoughts? I left when I saw you with someone else. Sometimes that could just be with a family member. Maybe they saw you somewhere and they made a U-turn. What else are they thinking? Give us a clear message now. We want to know with clarity. I wish I could share the good news with you. Anything else? Anything else? He's your ex? Okay. That makes sense, okay. Yeah, what else? What else? What else would he share with you? If he could say anything to you today, what would he share with you? Well, there was one card that says, I know I messed everything up, so I left you before you could leave me. Let me see that other card. I know it came up, so. Well, it'll come up again if it needs to. You and I were too young. Anything else? Anything else? They still want to be more than friends. They still think about you as being together. They still think about you. They replay your conversations over and over. Okay. Your ex thinks about you still. Let's see. Get a card from here. Anything else for Shannon that needs to hear from Miss Gypsy today? Just keep moving forward with unconditional love, keeping your thoughts clear and precise and in order as you're going forward with your journey without him at this moment, you know. Just keep your thoughts in order and allow your emotional self to be nurtured, to be unconditional loving yourself. Anything else? Yeah. Love yourself even more. Love yourself even more. Love yourself like all these cups are love, or making sure that you're loving your soul even more while you're not with them. Think with clarity. Give yourself so much love that you're filling all these cups full of love for yourself. Feeling bliss, feeling happiness, feeling complete. That's a divine message channel. So. All right. That's what I got for you. Moving on to CJ. CJ. CJ and self-love, if you're here, let me know so we can get your question going. All right, so well, it says current viewers is 0 in my studio up there, but it must be just you and I, AP. Self love. It's only you and I that I can see. There's only 2 people here. That means it's me and you. Yeah, that's AP and Gypsy. I guess it's time to end the show. Miss Gypsy's always happy to go when it gets down like this, because you know what? She gets tired of doing 22 readings. So we're going to call it a night because there's nobody here. Nobody stuck around for the end, and CJ's not here. Self Love's not here. So I guess we'll just call it a night, AP. Woo, 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 woo. I love you all so very much. Thank you for coming to the show. Miss Gypsy's calling it short tonight. She knows when it starts getting a little heavy in the house. Yeah, nobody wants to stick around for the reading. Miss Gypsy's gonna go goodbye tonight. All right, let's see what that was. Yeah, I know it was quite a bit. It's all good. It's all divinely guided. It's all divinely timed. You know, I'm about 20 minutes ago, it was like I could feel that, I need to cut off anyhow. So it's perfect for Miss Gypsy. So I'll see you later. Bye bye, butterfly. Catch. I love you so much. I do. Have a beautiful evening, day, wherever you're at. And until next time, I go live again on Monday and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Woo, woo, woo. Remember to come on in and get your reading then. Till next time, you lovely souls. Bye-bye.